nou 1351. Die Kangoville plaas op Oudtshoorn in die Klein Karoo het 'n nuwe seekoei baba verwelkom. Die seekoei wat nog net 5 dae oud is en net so
sien iets van batteries.
We will take you to the Knysna Heads, but first of all, we'd just like to ask all our guests on board. We obviously take your safety very seriously, so we ask you, whilst on board, to please not sit or lean over the sides of the boat. And when we get close to the heads, we're going to ask everyone to please remain seated, just for your safety. If I can know, we also have many parked outside the harbour because it is simply too small to fit all the yachts and catamarans in there. Now the white building to the left, folks, this is the Knysna Yacht Club. It is one. Now if anyone's wearing hats, I would suggest to hold on to them or to take them off and sit on them. There is a bit of a gust of wind. And as we get closer to the mouth, to the Indian Ocean, there's anything from 8 to 15 meters deep, especially in the main channel. Now if you look to the left of us, there's another island, left of our boat. This is Leisure Island. Now before this was an island, this was a sand bank or sand bar, and in the early 1800s, the farmers used to put their sick livestock there. It was a quarantine. So it was a very dreary and drab place. Now that glass structure in front of the house apparently is a heated swimming pool, and they also have a jacuzzi in there as well. And there's many other cottages in the back. So most of these properties are very large in size. Heritage site called the Featherbed Nature Reserve. Now this whole place was founded by one man, a professor called J.L.B. Smith, and it was this professor who identified the prehistoric fish we all know as the coelacanth. Now this fish was discovered off our coastline in 1938 on the Featherbed Beach here, which is open to the public as well. Okay folks, we are now going to enter into here as well, left of our boat. There's also a white, almost like a lighthouse, but it's a beacon that marks the rocks boat, which crashed on the rocks here in 1862. The Paquita was a German ship. She was on her way to the Caribbean, and unfortunately the crew made a fatal error of, and the tide went out, the tide brought them right over the rocks. Luckily the crew survived, but the whole ship and cargo went down with the ship. The ships required assistance coming through the heads, and this was done by pilots. You'll see the rocks here on the right are light colored. It's from the guano from all the Cape cormorant birds that actually perch there. During the day they're out hunting, and about 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon they come left of us, of our boat. You'll also see some sea caves. Now the sea caves here were all what show that people lived there. They're old rubbish heaps of bones and cooking implements that hardened into mud over many, many thousand years. To the right of our boat are the featherbed caves. You'll see the two there are called the nostril caves. They look like a nostril of a nose.